lightning, the thunder and lightning seem to be having their way. But as far as I'm concerned, it's a lovely day. The turn in the weather will keep us together, so I can honestly say
Burns DVDs. This works great. Comfy?
So you burned your pictures?
Say hi. Have you met everybody here?
Yes.
Yes.
And that is south of between there and Savannah.
Savannah's south of there.
Right, Savannah's here and Charleston's here. We're here.
When you're in Charleston Bridge, if you go to Cooper Bridge, there's Mount Pleasant, you drive on a bridge.
Better with Oakland now. Oh, I tell you.
What's wrong with Randy psychologically? Why is he so mild?
Oh, he does, doesn't he? Yes, he does. No, he did, which is good. There's a lot of things in it, but oh, he got in a lot of trouble.
Here's to you, Dan.
Thanks,
Nancy.
Merv. Thank you.
That's what I'm hoping for. Where'd you better have?
I'm here.
I'm gonna get it.
So you flew in just for this?
Yes, and to celebrate the day we slotted in.
You remember?
I know, but you.
Yeah, well, here. Disgusting.
It's snowing. So look at how beautiful. I know. I just, okay, the legs can only handle it for about 2 minutes max.
Is that what this is all about?
Yeah.
Nay, married.
Fanfare's gone and now it gets serious.
How's it going? All right, she's on cue. Everyone's on cue.
Friends and family, I call upon everyone here present to be the fellow witness with me in the marriage between Dan and Nancy. We are here to wish them well and every happiness for their future life together. Marriage is founded upon sincerity and understanding, which leads to tolerance, confidence, and trust. It involves respect for each other's feelings and weaknesses and faults. You, Dan and Nancy, believe that those qualities which have attracted you both to each other can best be spent together. A happy marriage will enable you to establish a home with love and stability, where your family and friends will always be welcome, and which will be a base from which the influence of your shared and we hope strengthened life today can extend. The first reading is from chapter 1 of Corinthians, verse 13, 1 through 8, 1-3. If I speak in the tongues of men and angels, but have not love, I am a noisy gong, or a clanging cymbal. And if I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have all faith so as to move mountains, but I have not love, I am nothing. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful. It is not arrogant or rude. Love does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice in wrong, but rejoices in right. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends. As for prophecies, they will pass away. As for tongues, they will cease. As for knowledge, it will pass away. So faith, hope, and love abide, these three. But the greatest of these three is love. And from John chapter 1, verse 3:18, let us not love in word or speech, but in deed and truth. Mahatma Gandhi said, where there is love, there is life. And finally, in the words of John Lennon, love is real, real is love. Love is feeling, feeling love. Love is wanting to be loved. Love is touch, touch is love. Love is reaching, reaching love. Love is asking to be loved. Love is you, you and me. Love is knowing we can be. Love is free, free is love. Love is living, living love. Love is needing to be loved. Before you are joined in marriage, in my presence and in the presence of these your family, friends, and witnesses, I am to remind you of the solemn and firm nature of the relationship into which you are both about to enter. Okay. Please convey your chosen vows to Nancy.
Dear Nancy, I promise to love you, to respect you, to accept all of you, to always validate the truth of your emotions and your perceptions, to accept differences and celebrate the diversity, to choose the path of truth and my own experience as opposed to seeing a false sense of harmony, to being committed to staying intimate with you at all times by not withholding any of my emotions of my life experience. To be there for you and listen, provide all the emotional support that I can muster. To not perceive that any conflict is unresolved unless we both feel comfortable with its resolution. To be the best lover I can be on both an emotional and physical level. To never take you or our relationship for granted. To never stop dating you because you are my lover for life. To provide an atmosphere that always allows your spirit to grow and flourish. To support your self-development in whatever path it may lead. To be a true partner in life by contributing to our mutual best interests. To be as funny as I can, laugh as much as possible, and remember to enjoy our lives together.
These are my promises to you. To nurture and grow our love and make it a priority above all else. To cherish you and hold you above all others with my mind, body, and soul. To value, learn, and grow from our differences and to respect our realities. These differences are part of why I love you. To take an interest in your life, your work, and your world, and to be supportive of your efforts to the best of my abilities. To embrace your passion for passion, and to do all I can to keep intimacy alive in our relationship. To be tender with your heart and caring with your most precious gift of love to me. To make our house, our home, a private respite from the world, and to keep it peaceful and harmonious. To warm you when you are cold, to nurture you when you are needing, and to soothe your pain when you are hurting. To be kind is a reflection of your gentle nature. to accept and embrace your family as my family, to celebrate our successes and the successes of our families and friends, to stand strong with you in times of loss, to grow old with you and to share all of my tomorrows with you, never above you, never below you, but always beside you. To honor this, our commitment of marriage, by being faithful in word, thought, and deed, and by living our lives together with the utmost of integrity. As we do on this day, I promise to celebrate our love, our life, and each other. I will do all that I can to make you as happy as I am today. I am every thought of my heart yours. I will love you always.
Amen.
Amen.
Dan and Nancy, you share today the joy of a deep commitment and a sacred trust. And you have given each other the most precious gift of love. Treasure it, nurture it, and encourage it with all the honesty you used in creating it. You are sharing something rare and beautiful. Always speak the truth and listen attentively so that you may understand each other's feelings, thoughts, and intentions. Inspire each other by sharing your accomplishments. Say I love you often to retain the warmth between you. Laugh a lot too. Remember, you are each other's best friend. Stand together and for each other. May each day be a blessing and a fulfillment of your dreams. We recognize the union of Dan and Nancy not only creates a bond between them, but creates a new family as well. At this point, Dan and Nancy would like to say these words to Danielle and Michelle and other family members as well. Dan, you go first.
Okay. Let's go. Danielle and Michelle, thank you for being here through one of the roughest, thank you for being there through one of the roughest times in my life. Thank you for being here now to share one of the happiest moments of my life. I know it hasn't been easy for either of you, but we have made it through the changes together. And now we are about to embark on a new chapter in our lives. I want to thank you for accepting Nancy into our lives as you've done, and I hope that you will continue to share all the experiences that are yet to be unfold for the both of you. You both make me so proud to be your father and share our lives with Nancy. I know it's been hard to go through the changes in your sense of family. I too have gone through several family changes in the past, but I'm excited about the evolving new sense of family now and in the future. Right? And to Tim, Ellen, and John, I want to thank you for coming. I'm excited about having you as a part of our lives together and having a whole new sense of family. And I hope you feel welcomed.
And this is to Danielle and to Michelle from me. As I promise my love, support, and commitment to your father, I promise the same to you. Your presence in our lives make this union that much more precious to me. I thank you for allowing me to become a part of your lives, and I promise to be there for you when you need me, to support you in all that you do, and I look forward to being a part of your life as you continue your life's journey. I adore you both, I appreciate you both, and I recognize the specialness of each of you. I thank you for being the wonderful young adults that you are, and I look forward as we build our family and our lives together.
Okay. Could you please stand in front of me now and join hands? Do you, Dan, affirm your love to Nancy, invite her to share her life with you, and promise always to respect her needs?
I do.
Will you endeavor, through kindness, unselfishness, and trust, to achieve the warm, rich life you both now look forward to?
I do.
And to this end, do you, Dan, call upon all present to witness that you take Nancy to be your lawful wedded wife?
I do.
Do you, Nancy, affirm your love to Dan, invite him to share his life with you, and promise to always respect his needs?
I do.
Will you endeavor through kindness, unselfishness, and trust to achieve a warm, rich life you both now look forward to?
I do.
And to this end, do you call upon all present to witness that you take Dan to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
Okay. I'm going to do the rings now.
Okay.
Okay.
It's ready.
Repeat after me, Dan. With this ring,
With this ring,
I thee wed.
I thee wed.
Take it and wear it
Take it and wear it
as a symbol of my unending love for you.
as a symbol of my unending love for you.
Okay, Nancy. With this ring, I thee wed. Take it and wear it as a symbol
Take it and wear it as a symbol
of my unending love for you.
as a symbol of my unending love for you.
So, I'm going to do the final reading now from Robert Browning. Grow old along with me, the best is yet to be. When our time has come, we will be as one. Grow old along with me, two branches of one tree. Face the setting sun when the day is done. Spending our lives together, husband and wife together. World without end, world without end. Grow old along with me, whatever fate decrees. We will see it through, for our love is true. God bless our love. God bless our love.
Amen.
So Robert, could you come up here? At this time, it is the custom of Judaic ceremony. Dan will break the glass.
There are many interpretations of the breaking of the glass, including remembrance of the destruction of the temple in Jerusalem. Man's short life on earth, or that even in the midst of a happy occasion, we should not forget the sorrow and part of our life. We also remember that Jewish tradition views marriage as the ideal state. According to the Talmud, when God created Adam, Adam had two faces. When God split him in two, one became Eve. God brought Eve to Adam, and they were reunited. Therefore, the joining of man and woman in marriage is the reunification of a sundered soul.
Right foot. Now you have consented together in lawful marriage in the presence of your family, friends, and witnesses. You have made special promises to each other, which have been symbolized by the joining of hands, taking of vows, and the giving and receiving of two rings. By the authority vested in me as a minister of the state of California, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Now that the ceremony is over, we wish you every happiness in your life together. Go and meet it gladly. Friends, it is now my great pleasure to introduce to you the very happy couple, Mr. and Mrs. Dan and Nancy Beaver. Live long, live well, live in love, have fun, and love to you all.
Thank you.
We're going to the
You're right. Nice. Yeah, let's get this party started. Woo! I don't want to film it.
That wasn't easy.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Where'd she get this?
Oh, that was kind of random. Oh,
Adam.
not a stuff.
It's too late to say, "Who get another?"
Yeah, a little late, but hey.
It's official.
It's official! Who's next? Oh, Nancy has to grab the bouquet. And there's only 2 single girls here. I wonder who's it going to be. You or me, Michelle? You guys are going to jump in the well. I think it has to be me. Oh, it has to be you? If I want to stay in England any longer, I have to get married. Oh, that's true. How did I forget?
Grab the sky.
It's very romantic. Yeah. You have to find yourself an Englishman. Oh, I know. Prince William, which was the oldest? William, yeah. He'd be the one to go for. Yeah. Prince William, which was the oldest? William, yeah. He'd be the one to go for. Yeah. I want to. Maybe I should move. Well, I don't know if I should record anymore. I don't really want to. But yeah.
Welcome to the family.
Hey, welcome. Hey, you too. All right, family.
All right. He was protecting the president all night.
Want some champagne? Oh, I've already poured myself a glass. That looks beautiful. Soda here.
I told you when I get married, I'm drinking.
When you get married, you're drinking? Is that what you said?
I'll invite y'all.
You're gonna be puking on your wedding night. So you better build up some tolerance first.
What a honeymoon night.
I'm only gonna drink like 2 glasses.
Oh, okay.
Just enough to get crazy and have good.
You're drinking cider, right? So someone spiked it and you didn't know it.
Yeah.
Really?
Both hands on them.
Look at that knife.
Okay.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Woo cake, yeah.
Yeah, mostly icing.
What kind of cake is that, Nancy?
It is coconut rum.
Ooh.
We didn't get enough cake, guys.
Uh-oh, we're doing it again. Woo!
Oh my god. I'll leave y'all alone. I'm going to the nugget.
You're going to the nuggets.
No.
No more nugget for you, John.
I know you're not teasing me.
You showed us how the nugget was.
Come on. Here we go.
You gotta do the reach around drink.
Ready? We are going to do by hand.
You're always
Aww. No! That's not how you do it.
After hanging.
Nancy, get it in the mustache. What else is new, right? Yay!
There you go.
Aww.
Yeah. You don't want to do it. Yeah, Doug shows up one day and has a yard sale in the front. So can we refresh it up before we head out on the road?
Ellen didn't get to see the house, but the cabin.
That's okay, I'm coming out. I told them, I told you I was gonna come back.
I'm going to hold you to it.
I'm gonna come out for a week, just me.
Well, if it's not on one side, turn it over.
I see the flash, but I don't see
And there's no button there to push?
depress flash button. and wait for ready light.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, is this little package like if there's a birthday,
She probably
there's
did.
a 9/11 here, I'm gonna surprise
I don't know.
you.
She probably
I mean,
did.
they are so sorry. Some real lot of things from here.
My voice is very strong throughout the flu for 3 days, but I have a toast to make, and part of it's going to be with a song I wrote a long time ago that seems to be appropriate to sing tonight, attempted to sing. But I want to piggyback on something that Dan spoke about in terms of ancestors, and I want to speak to some other names here besides Edith and Dick. I want to say the names of Joe Rose and Rose Rose, which is my mother's parents, and Etta Beaver and Morris Beaver was my dad's parents, and my great grandfather David. Because not only do I feel they had a great influence on our life, and we wouldn't be here without what they gave us, then I feel they're also supporting what we're doing right now, and would welcome you wholeheartedly. So I want to be their voice in a way to welcome you.
Yeah, Joe would like you.
Let's see. So that's the main thing I wanted to say.
Thank you.
I feel they're holding us and supporting us and putting us on our way in our life. And this tune, I think, is a song that I wrote some time ago that seemed to come out of a time of a new beginning for me and another friend of mine, and it's appropriately titled Begin Again. I'll do what I can in terms of singing it. Yeah. I'll sit down here.
Turn the waterfall.
What?
There's a waterfall.
What?
Do you want me to turn the waterfall?
Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur. I wrote it that week. I wrote it loosely. I know. Something like that. Simple.
Be silent.
To begin again, start anew, to find the freshest face I found you. Oh, I walked inside your house and saw your little garden gate. I swept aside the rose petals, lay down to wait. By myself, that's nothing new, except when I find someone like you. Oh, the dreams we set aside will find what they're looking for. And if I have the will to wait, I'll find myself, I'm sure. Many times it's not the same. What it is right now, I know will change. Oh, the dreams we set aside will find what they're looking for. If we have the will to wait, we'll find ourselves, I'm sure. Oh, the dreams we set aside, find what they're looking for. We have the will to wait, find ourselves, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Wait, that's it? What? That's
That's good. Michelle's leads
For me, on a personal note, Steve, Robin and Steve, people who I've known in my past lives and I would pass on the street and not know, and yet here we are. And the only common denominator I can think is how you guys have melted out.
You haven't, not Merv, no.
Still working on that.
In terms of the Beaver young ladies, I mean, it's just been marvelous to see both of you grow up and mature into the wonderful people that you are. I love your personality, you're outgoing, you have confidence, and it's just been fantastic. And I know you've been through hard times, but you've gotten past it, and that's great to see all this. And so much for you two. In terms of the couple, on top of Dan, because anything I said would be used against me. So, but I always thought, what are the things that annoy me that Dan does that annoys me? And the only thing I could come up with was.
So now this becomes a roast.
I'm turning this.
Sets of tennis because one of us might win the first set, one of us might win the second set, and I'm all set to geared up. Okay, now it's a fight. We finish. And he said, sorry, nope, that's it. For whatever reason.
Who's ahead?
It doesn't make it, that's not the important thing, whether who's ahead or anything. He just stops because he has another commitment or he has to work. But he never would tell me in advance, no, we're not going to play 3 sets today. So here I am, all my adrenaline going. Stop, comes to a stop, and I want to kill him right there. I really want to kill him. A typical story that Dan would always tell me, he would play in the league and often play. He played this guy, often the guy would be younger, but he's a dinker, and by that he means instead of hitting the ball hard like Dan, he would throw the ball up in the air, hit it easy. And so what happened, the first set, I killed the guy. The second set, he had me running all over the place, and it was close and lost in the tiebreaker. And so the third set, I knew the answer already. It's like totally frustrated. Poor Dan, this guy would not hit the ball hard to him so he could return it. And by that time, Dan wanted to kill him, throw his racket at him. And of course, who won? Never Dan. And that was the dinker always beat Dan. And
Dinker always beats Dan.
Dinker always beats Dan. That's not his daughter, so you don't play doubles.
So now I play doubles, I don't have that problem anymore.
And so, one of the, also, there's been a lot of benefits to me as an aside is that in between matches, I get one-liner psychological advice, what to do. And,
free of charge.
That's great.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your bill's in the mail.
So I was going to say something, but I'm not.
No, say it. What the hell? Go for it.
You can't do that.
Come on, Merv. It's okay.
Oh, I owe him. I knew it was coming. It's a Larry David moment.
Who brings the tennis
ball? He does.
Always?
Always, because we always play at my courts where I pay. So.
What a compromise.
But I play at his place. I do. You can get in now.
And the one question I asked myself, well, what has caused us? I don't even know how many years we've known each other to have this long-term relationship. Tennis. It's not, yes, the common denominator is tennis, but what about people? We've had very many arguments over the years, of course. We don't talk about anything other than tennis. So,
in line calls.
We would get into an argument, but certainly you've been there supportive of me, and I hope it's been similar to you, and I've appreciated everything. And,
vice versa.
And we've enjoyed it. And actually, to show you that I've arrived on a scene, he at times asks me for psychological advice. So, I've taken all I've learned from him, and then he throws it back because I'm now the mirror image. So it's been a wonderful long-term relationship. I'm depressed because he's now, as you heard, playing doubles and doesn't want to play singles as much. And now that he's getting older and married, so that's
Finally settled down.
As far as Miss Nancy goes,
You might need to take the handy cam.
first of all, I need to say that I knew Mike as well. I don't know that you knew that, but I knew Mike.
Oh, yes.
And I knew him because I've always had a Toyota, and he was the service manager for many years in Toyota, and so we did, unrelated to Dan, I had a relationship with him over the years, and good home. But I haven't been exposed to sudden bellies before, so with Dan and I, with Dan and I were pretty sudden bellies.
Women from the South.
Are the best?
Hey.
With Dan, we're pretty upfront, and we say it like it is, and so there's no misunderstanding. But with that young lady, it took me a while to learn that I could be wrong, but my sense is for you to grow up in the world that you grew up with, you had to learn to be this wonderful, kind person. Yet behind the scenes, how am I going to accomplish what I need to accomplish without offending anybody in the man's world? And you've done it magnificently.
She took after Scarlett O'Hara.
I tried.
Oh, Tommy guy was the Texas guy.
Now, for posterity, you're going to do the accent and everything. Just the
do it,
camera's on you.
Michelle, Michelle,
Wish them a happy New Year. Oh, I know. Tell them all about the questions you asked me.
I'm shy.
Don't be shy. Come on.
You can do it.
Just give me what to say.
Do it once and you'll never have to do it again.
I'll read something.
Read the back of that water.
Sew us on this water.
Okay, I'll read.
Sew us on this water.
Okay. Do you guys really want? I'll give you a little anecdote before I do this. When I was a senior in high school, my French teacher used to give me extra credit points for reading the bulletin in an English accent. I would get extra credit she was kind of crazy. Okay.
That's a good background.
Okay. Crystal. Okay, I can do. Okay, I'll do should I do the impression of my manager at work?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I work at a restaurant, and this time she talks. All right, Michelle, you need to let me know before when you're coming into work, because I really need to do the schedule, right? Okay, let me tell you about the restaurant a little bit. We need everything to be set up on the table correctly, or if Kevin, the owner, comes in here, he'll get so mad at me. Alright, so the mustards all need to be lined up like this, and then we got the ketchup and the HP sauce here. Right, you got this, Michelle, you know what I mean, right? Okay, and then we got right in the middle here, we need to have the salt and the pepper. Salt always goes on the left. You gotta get this properly lined up menu here. You understand that? I'm just like, yeah, I went to college for 4 years, I understand it.
Aww. I missed it. Do it again.
I'm a ballerina.
You have any rap?
I don't. We do. He can't really dance. He just pretends. Oh, look at Ellen. She's a great dancer. She's leading my dad. He's making it. I want to be doing this other way. Oh.
Are we starting all over, or
Okay, you can join us now. You can handle it.
Oh, the battery's going.
Okay, Elaine. You got a big hat?
And here we are. Yep. We'll just watch.
You like this box?
Uh-huh. Did the trick.
You saw Merv out on a...
Yeah, did you enjoy your time?
So I'm going to do a dance after breakfast.
Really good. We went.
It's delicious, Mike. Thank you.
I just wanted to make sure I didn't shortchange anyone here.
I didn't get anything.
You didn't? Oh no!
Did you get anything?
And what did you order?
An omelet?
Sorry, I miscounted. One extra egg.
Take something that doesn't belong. How's that? I say drive back. Hi, Merv.
I'll give you. I want to hear you on the air. That's all.
Okay. Thank you for your inspiration.
I will not stop until I hear you on the air. Someplace.
Okay, I'll work on it.
First morning ever to have seen the sun, must have run the other way, until she found that it was only getting earlier that way. When she spun 180 degrees and beheld the sweet light rising through the trees, she fell to her knees and she began to smile, 'cause she had been in darkness for a long, long while. She said, there is nothing that I can do but belong to you. Heaven and earth, and I find myself singing this song for you. As luck would have it, it just so happens that there's nothing I'd rather do. In the first lesson ever to have learned this way, must have been surprised. And all I can say is I'm just glad that I survived. And the first river ever to have met the sea, I believe he must have sighed. Said, all this rambling, I'm glad to finally find.
Hi.
After all, I haven't just been wasting my time. And there is nothing that I can do but belong to you. Heaven and earth, and I find myself singing this song for you. As luck would have it, it just so happens that there's nothing I'd rather do. Just so long as you're flying around high, whatever you find out in the sky, don't forget to fall down sometimes. I'm easy to find, look around you. It's a good